Wawa, Wawa Nui. Hello, Randy. Hello, Annie Bear. Hello, Rush. How are you today? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, today is the Oracle card read for the last full week of what's called Toroa. We are currently in the month of Toroa. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off comments for right now, and I will turn them back on after we finished. So, don't worry if you don't know your Lemurian birth sign. I will be walking us through this. It's a 13 sign. So, as I was saying, this is the month of Toroa. But to start off with, we're going to start off with what's called a harmonization. Huna Flash, my mentor, lovingly referred to it as the login. And so what this is going to do is it works multi-dimensionality, and it will get us all on the same page, energetically speaking, here and on the replay. So let's start there. Dihe ori ora mahaka watahi ite inwa te to iri te o otawona. Wa iwatapu. Ite inwa tafa nui tarani te katao wa iwatapu. Ite inwa tafaya tamatua te tama. Wa iwatapu. Dihe ori ora. Wonderful. Okay, so for anybody that is born on any of the months of the year, if your birthday is the 29th, 30th, or 31st, you are what's called a Ma'ita. This is the crystal light of days. The symbol of this birth sign is the crystal, and the essence of this is the undistorted light that comes from the central sun. And yours this week, appropriate for the Ma'itas, is the life force energy. We are using the Beyond Lemuria deck this week. This is from Izzy Ivy. And so Ma'itas, you're living in Technicolor this week. That is such a Ma'ita card. Vibrant. Look, they've even got the dolphins in there. Right? Gorgeous. Okay, I'll show you right quick in case you're interested. It's the Izzy Ivy Beyond Lemuria deck. Okay, so next up, if you were born May 1st through the 21st, or through the 28th rather, you are a Toroa. This is the sign of the Albatross. The essence of this month will be determination. It's also speaking to the observer mode, since this is the last month of the Lemurian calendar. And happy birthday to all that are celebrating this month. Oh, how beautiful. You have the transformation card this week, Toroas. I know sometimes we all think in terms of transformations as being doomy gloomy, but sometimes it can be just very light, very uplifting, very magical. Let's lean into that this week. And happy birthday again, Toroas. Okay. If you were born June 1st through the 28th, this is called Kopa Nui or Wombat. And the essence of this month is the child. It can also symbolize creativity. And the essence, how appropriate, is ether. This is for the wombats this week. So Kopa Nuis, if you're a Kopa Nui, this is yours for this week. Ether. Yeah, it says the seamless, unspeakable. It is the spaces in between the spaces. Those that are born July 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Kaka. This is a sign of the talking parrot, and the essence of this month is the voice. And yours, how appropriate, these cards. I tell you what, this is amazing. Yours is fire. Sublimation. So this is for the Kaka babies this week. Lean into your fire element. Yep, Solaris Sublime. Next, those that are born August 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Fatua. This is the sign of the falcon. And the essence of this month is purification. Oh, beautiful. You're being asked to be a realm bridger this week. closer so you can see all the artwork. Beautiful. Alertness. Okay. Those that are born September 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Namu. Namu is the sign of the dove, and the essence of this month is peace. Gorgeous. Namus, you're being asked to go into your soul star chakra. That's about 18 inches to 2 inches or 2 feet above your head. In the Lemurian system, that's going to be referred to as Ma'ita. And it's your soul star chakra that connects you to the divine. So it sits above the crown chakra. This was for Namus. Okay. And next up we have Kitties. Kitties, you are the sign of the lamb. So those that are born October 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Kitty. This is the sign of the lamb. The essence of this month is the truth. And you, my dears, have crystal keys this week. So play with your crystals this week. One of the things that you can do that I'm hearing too is you can go online and you can look at different images of crystals and you can pick up the information from them just through the images. So you don't have to limit yourself to just the crystals that you have on hand, although those can be some of our best friends too. It's for kitties. Okay. If you were born November 1st through the 28th, yours is the sign of Kahuku. And your card is being facetious. Okay. Whoa. Kahukus. You have a cool one this week. Kahuku is the sign of the butterfly. And the essence of this month is transformation. Speaking of transformations, you have portal keepers this week. Kitty cats tend to be cosmic kitties. So you may have some fun with some portals this week. Explore some inner dimensions. Kahukus. This is for Kahukus. So those that are born November 1st through the 28th. Doing some transformation with your little cosmic kitties. Okay. So if you were born December 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Okapi. This is a sign of the forest giraffe, and the essence of this month is light of father. Oh, how sweet. You have stepping through this week. So you're going from one reality to another. You're in the in-between, and you are being supported. Stepping through. Okay. January 1st through the 28th is the sign of Hia. This is the sign of the hare, and the essence of this month is endurance. Aww. Take a little TLC for yourselves this month. Or this week, rather, he is. You could even do it for this month. This card is, of course, the healing card. And the Hias that I know tend to really lean into things. They don't tend to take time for themselves. So back up a bit, rest, recharge, do some healing. You could do some different Reiki or spas or just whatever you need to recharge and regenerate yourself. Or if you're doing pretty good, you can look around and see if somebody else can get assistance from you with the overflow. Okay. If you were born February 1st through the 28th, yikes. Cards are going all over the place today. They're very lively. Sit. Okay. So February 1st through the 28th is the sign of Tirani. This is the sign of the hummingbird. And the essence of this month is the tiny voice from heaven. And your card this week, you have Manifestia. So you're going to have a lot of fun this week. You get to manifest things. Remember to manifest fun. Powerful card. Just for Tiranis. Okay. If you were born March 1st through the 28th, yours is a sign of Honu. Honu is a sign of the sea turtle. And the essence of this month is navigation. Speaking of navigating, Honus, you're being asked to put your troubles or your transformations through the violet flame. Usually connected to Saint Germain. The violet flame is the flame of transformation. So what you do is you basically take your gunk, any lower frequencies, any lower energies, anything that makes you go into victim mode or aggressor, you can put that into the violet flame and it transmutes, it transforms. So you get to play with the violet flame this week. Lighten the load. And then we have those that are born April 1st through the 28th. Yours is a sign of Tuatara. Tuatara is a sign of a smiling gecko, and the essence of this month is the smile. You have the sacral chakra this month or this week. I don't know why I keep saying month. But you can kind of see there's it's almost a musical illustration that's in that. Toy is the Kaha system in the Lemuria for this. The sacral chakra is very much connected to sexuality, but also to creativity. So you could do painting, you could do drawing, you could do carving, you could do woodworking. You can play with your pets. It's not just limited to something that you craft. You could do dancing. All kinds of things you can play with this week. And last but not least, we have the bottom of the deck. This card literally flung itself at me repeatedly. This is for all signs. And so if you did not resonate with your card this week, you can use this one, which is Tatama, the high heart. The high heart sits between the head chakra and the heart chakra. And it's actually what we're aiming towards as we're moving forward. So you can either use this as a substitute if you didn't resonate with your card this week, or as a complement. And that is our oracle card reads for the week. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on our comment section right quick. But before I do, one, thank you for being here. And two, I am going to be going over onto a live chat on my channel. It's the next one lined up, and usually it's at 10:30. So we'll be hopping straight over onto that. So if you want to hear more of the Lemurian Light Codes, just like I did at the beginning of this, and I also do energy healing. So I can see you over there. So I'm going to turn on my comment sections and say hello to everybody. We're scrolling back on up to the top here. Wawa Nui. We have Wawa Nui from Miss Randy. Wa is the Lemurian first principle of first love. Wawa means much love, and Wawa Nui means much love to everyone. Okay? That's what that means. Yenny Bear, we got Rush. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Yenny Bear. Appreciate that. Hi, Hypnicity, my fellow wombat. Hi, Teresa Ford. How you doing today? Oh, so lovely. Hi, Rossi. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it was a really nice card this week, isn't it? Yeah. I love these cards. Getting more of your childhood memories. That's gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much, Miss B. How you knowing? You love the dragons. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it shows up for the card. Beautiful. If you'd like, you can program a clear quartz with the energy of a different crystal using intention. This is true. This is true. You can do that, and you kind of have to be careful with clear crystals because they are powerful, and so sometimes they can be imprinted with things that you really don't want, so you can actually cleanse them by setting them in the sunlight as well. And yes, petrified wood is gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. But you can, like I said, you can even do that with just looking at images on the computer. Hey, how you doing, Karen? Hoping you can join me over on the next one, okay? So maybe because each week will hold a month's worth of growth. Actually, that might be it, because I kept saying month this week, which is really strange. But time's been a little flexible, a little stretchy, a little bendy. Wonderful. Okay, everybody, thank you so, so much for being here on this one. I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to hop right over into the next one. Okay. And if you're just here for the Oracle card read, thank you very much, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye. Yay.